What's up, boys and girls? How are you guys? Fantastic. We're just gonna jump right into it, man. I got no time to waste. This is sponsored by nobody. Please, fucking somebody. Okay, you know what I mean? Like I need help. I need money. Send me some of your quarantine money. Donate. Donation for the mosque. Donation for the mosque. Somebody donate some money. All right, we're gonna start off with a message from Ray J.
Man, Ray J, let me hear something, homie. When you jacking off to this, when you really just in your zone, go hard on them, homie.
That's it. That's the thing. Go hard on them. Don't hold back. Thank you, Rage. I needed that first message to get me going. So let's see. So we'll start off from here, and then we'll go all the way back. So let me just type this in. Actually, yeah, cool. Yo, okay, this better not start. Okay, it did start shit. So, UFC fighter Anthony Smith. Yeah, UFC fighter Anthony Smith. Some dude broke in his house and he had to fight him to fucking get him down. And this guy's in training camp and he was saying that the dude was about 165, 170 and he gave him a hard time, which means I can give him a hard time. He was in training camp too, and he's a light heavyweight. He just fought John Jones. You know what I mean? So that the guy that broke into his house and he was like he's having a hard time taking him down, and um, maybe it's because like he just woke up, not enough, calories or what? Not training hard enough. Shit, god damn it! You're not gonna get a rematch with John Jones if you can't take down a random intruder in your house down easily. Like John would never have a problem doing that. John would just fucking give it a few oblique kicks, one oblique, one to the face, pow pow, and then go get another charge afterwards. Because that's what superstars do. Um, yeah, he broke into his house, and it's the whole interview. You can check it out. Just type in Anthony Smith break in. But just to know that someone, I don't know if this is gonna start happening more or less. Money tight. Um, let's see. I mean, I'm in Canada, so I don't have any problems as of yet. But you never know what can happen in the future. Um, it is a lot less people outside. I don't know if they're panicking for money. I was on Kijiji, um, typing in cash jobs, and there was a lot of people just have their ad up, like looking for cash job. Um, yeah, not that I'm gonna get cash, because you know what I mean. Like I wouldn't do that to the government. I'm a good guy. Um, but yeah, it's been pretty crazy. But USA, let's see. Weapon sales have gone up. I mean, who knows? Somebody might break into Daniel Cormier's house next, and then that person will have to fight the heavyweight champion of the world. I mean, former heavyweight champion of the world. And yeah, DC's probably really big right now. Good luck. Try to fight him. Who would this intruder do good against? Oh yeah, then the intruder, he didn't have any weapons on him. It's just it's just crazy because when I sleep, a lot of times I think like, what if somebody broke in? Like, if I'm sleeping and somebody comes into my room like with a if it's a weapon, a knife, I think I would be tempted to fight. But if it's a gun, like you just gotta. I mean, I'm just gonna give my fucking $40 watch and be like, yeah, it's probably the best thing in this room right now. I mean, don't take my tripod because that's my future. How else are the viewers gonna see me, man? Shit. Or we can make a podcast together. What are your motivations, Mr. Robert? Mr. Robert, you see, respect till the cops come and pow. Bang. Ah, yeah. Shit. Get it. Fucking bend the elbow to 69. I don't know why it smells like cum in here. Fuck. All right. That was that. yo, these cucks getting really out of control. Like sometimes, I get it. You gotta make the whole cuckold. Like, let me just write cuckold first on Google first. The term cuckold, a man whose wife is sexually unfaithful, often regarded as an object of derision of a man or another man of cuckold by having sexual relationship with his wife. It's noun and a verb. Did you guys know that? I don't think you guys did. What else is there? Okay, used an example in the novel of Humberto Cuckold's His Employer. Wait a minute. Let me get the verb again, right? Of a man make a cuckold by having a sexual. Okay, of a man making a husband a cuckold. Okay, fair enough. That's what I thought it was. This is cuckoo from the origin word cuckoo, which means late English, Old French, called from cuckoo, habit of laying its egg in another bird's nest. That's the origin of the word cuckold. And now you know. Word in French language applied to both the bird and adultery. Cuckold has never been applied to the bird in English. So it's from France. They got a lot of cucks over there, probably. That's what's going on. You know what I do to make another man feel like shit? I go into his house and I take a shit in his toilet. And I claim it to be mine and I fucking break it away and then fuck you guys. Fuck you really gonna do? So I was, quarantining myself and I was watching some stuff. Came across this one and okay, let's just watch the scene. You guys tell me afterwards what's up, right? Okay, cool. So hopefully the audio is okay. This is too much already. Fuck, this is, lifts him up by his fucking neck. Like, chill, bro. And he sounds so like white. Like when a black guy lifts you up like that, you wanna sound fucking like thug as shit. You know what I mean? Like you wanna fucking put fear. He sounds like he's coming to fucking student like OSAP call. Hey, you haven't paid for the past like fifth. I could cuck this guy. Oh damn it! Fuck. Let me get the audio one more time. And the girl had bad acting too, so that's a bit of a problem. Let's go back. Yeah, I think this is the best part. Let's watch it one more time. Oh no, this is not the best part. I'll move it a little bit back. There. Now he lifts him up. That's too much. Like what? Nobody ain't gonna say shit in this room. What happened to your safety? You got a problem? You don't got a problem, right? You ain't gonna say shit, right? And he puts him down so nicely. Puts him down so nicely. Okay, come on. Employer contract. I think the cuck had in his contract that if I get hurt in the accident, I'm gonna put a lawsuit on you. You know what I mean? I might be a cuck, but I'm not a fucking punk. So don't try that shit with me. So yeah, then the business happens or whatever. Whenever you gotta take care of the 7-liter Pepsi bottle that white girl had to do afterwards. Empty it out. That was that, and I don't enjoy that anymore. I like watching it. Reviews used to be like, "Whoa, yeah." I was like, I just like what kind of a guy would do that? Like, you gotta be really insecure to fucking do that. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to fucking role model myself after these guys. You know what I mean? The pizza delivery guy, that's something achievable, and it's not a bad thing to do. You're just delivering pizza. It's a big sausage. You know what I mean? But this is just like wrong. So hey guys, come on now. This thing came up. This thing just had bad English. You know what I mean? Like they're hiring people, hiring girls pretty much that are immigrants and they're trying to do it in English. And all right, here you go. You guys can listen. All right. Oh shit, why is this audio so low? There, let's Let's just take it to 100. Whoop, whoop. So, two girls come here. She says, "We need something in my mouth." What? And then she smiles afterwards, like, you would get at least 3 hands on the slap. You know what I mean? For that kind of English. In our, we is plural. Our. Who was your English teacher? Let's fucking get that ESL teacher fired. Or maybe she just came like 20 days ago and I'm giving her too much shit. You know, good job, by the way. I've got a Fitbit on, you know, to burn those extra calories. And it says, I think, dream forever on our upper bosom.
You need something in your mouth.
This guy, good English. Good English. Thumbs up, my man. All right.
So, what's your goodie?
She says it again. We need something in my mouth. Bro, bad. I've become like those fucking girls. Like, oh, you apostrophe R. Like, I can't stand people with bad English. Starbucks latte for this bitch. She's wearing some low ankle socks, and this one's in heels. I mean, fucking, are you guys going out or coming in? What's going on here? What happens next? You see, he said you need something in your simple. This guy gets it. Okay, what's going on? That's oh, okay, cool. That's it. That's the end of that. That's the end of that. We can't show more. So that was that. Bad English. I would watch the prerequisite to that one, I think, afterwards. I'm gonna talk about these two things afterward. I watched this one, Chris Benoit, The Dark Side of the Ring. It was pretty good. This thing, Chris Benoit like takes like the girl that the wife and the kid, like he was that wife was married or with another wrestler, and they just did like a backstage, like a scene, like you know doing wrestling, like a scene, and then he took her away from the dude and married her, and they had wrestling matches after. Imagine if the guy lost those matches. He lost the matches, and then they were like, "Yo," and now I'ma fuck your bitch. Oof, oof, oof. How do you recover from that? Hopefully, that guy's a fucking good-looking wife afterwards. I'm not sure, but everybody was saying he's a great guy, great guy. People don't believe him. It was a good watch. I mean, could have. See, this one, this is where Netflix, I think, should have done this one. Because it's just, they didn't go too much in depth, and it was too small. It was too small. And I would have liked to know more, you know. Because I remember watching Chris Benoit when he was younger, and like, he was a short guy, but yeah, obviously insanely jacked up, you know, with roids and everything you get that way. He's got that Edmonton boy look straight up, you know, just rough, working in the mines all day, all night. But what they need to make a movie about is this heart dungeon. Like this thing right here, man, there are so many WWE stars that came from here, you know what I mean? Like so this was like basically Stu Hart's, this is Bret Hart and Owen Hart's father. He had a gym, I mean he had a house, and at the bottom of it was the gym. And look at how many kids this guy had. This guy had 12 kids, and I think he put them all into wrestling. 2 of them made it, so Bret and Owen made it. And look at them, like these guys right here. Like okay, so Chris Benoit, Lance Storm. Okay, Edge. I recognize Christian, Mark Henry. Um, who else? Ricky Fuji, Chris Jericho. I mean, so many of these guys like Owen Hart, Bret Hart, like so many. Mm, mm, just reading. Okay, so there is a documentary called Wrestling with the Shadows, but it's not about this. I think they can make a documentary just about the whole hard house. You know what I mean? Who came? Who fucking? Who made it? Like, people watch it right now. WWE is on top. I have no idea how the fuck they stayed on top after I found out that the stunner didn't hurt. I would kick my sister in the stomach and do that, and she would just go on and not make me a sandwich afterwards. So I figured out that these moves are fake. These moves, I'm fucking talking like that porn star now. These moves are fake. So yeah, so that's that one right there. So okay, I don't know if y'all got to watch this, but man, it was this was this was a good special. I liked it. I mean, I already saw Louis C.K. twice when he came to one to Niagara Falls and one to Toronto. So I already seen him. I've already seen this act pretty much twice in person. Obviously, stand-up comedy in person is a lot better. There's more energy to it. That's I think the main reason. You know what I mean? Like you, when you're sitting behind a computer screen, like it doesn't get the energy doesn't transfer the same way it does when you're around people. Like that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Like it just yeah, you do get 60% of like what you would get if you were at the real show. Because I remember like I was dying laughing when I was watching this in person, and even this thing like I've seen it before twice, and I watched it again, and I did laugh, and it wasn't like like a forced laugh. Like I just laughed. You know what I mean? Like I haven't laughed like that for quite some time. You know what I mean? Because you're just like, and it's just like, oh okay, but it's because like Louis C.K. does comedy. I think the way it's supposed to be. Like you think whatever topic, and if you think it's funny, you do it. You know what I mean? Like I don't think Louis C.K. goes like, no, like that's what I no, you can't. And but that's like we all try to make jokes about like like edgy joke, abortion, blah blah. But like it's just you. It's a different way of doing it, and like a lot of times you're like, okay, is he gonna go into, is he gonna, and then he goes into it, and there's an angle that you're like, okay, I didn't like a part of my brain thought about that thing, but I didn't ponder on it, and he ponders on it, and um he thinks pretty much like his comedy is from that standpoint, you know what I mean? And that's why I think he stands out. And obviously like it's just something you recognize, and you're like, it's funny. So um I'm gonna watch it again one more time, just because it was pretty much a master class. You know what I mean? Like when you hear it, like you're like you're a little amazed too. You're like, this guy is he's doing things at a little higher level. It's not the usual setup punch um, that's coming along. And like I remember when I was there, like there's quite a few jokes he changed, and like he cut out a decent amount and whatnot. Um, but it was pretty crazy. And then the articles are gonna come out. Like which one was that? Louis C.K. Sincerely Louis. Sincerely. Um. was it? There was one that was just like, oh my god, and it's so bad, it's so like awful, and he jokes about it, and like you guys shut him out for entire fucking year and a half or 2 years or whatever, and he still fucking made a special. You know what I mean? And crushed it. Do you know? Well, first, obviously, you fucking retards don't know how difficult that is, but to be able to keep your sense of humor and still be able to be this funny while going through this much adversity is pretty crazy. You know what I mean? Like most people, like no comic I think would be able to do this even in the right state of mind. You know what I mean? Like even with the right state of mind, they wouldn't be able to crush it this hard. So fucking when he does it like that, like or this one, Louis C.K. downplays his sexual misconduct. Like, could you fuck off already, man? Who wrote this shit? Jordan Morio. What is it? He jokes about his blah, da, 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 da. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just annoying. It's just fucking like, bro, like, just fucking, could you just get out the way? Like, whatever. People got their opinions or whatever you want to say. And who knows? I mean, Louis C.K. I mean, you know, because you always want to think that your role models, when if you meet them, they're like, oh, like, yeah, and then they see potential in you, like, fuck, you got this. And who knows, like, if you, I don't know if I ever see my side or whatever, like, if he ever meets me, okay, get the fucking pushes my fuck out. I'm like, fuck, shit. I'll still stay a fan because I'm true to comedy. Jokes, fucking jokes. It's just hilarity coming out. Hilarity. Fuck. Ha 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 ha. If I'm dying, ha 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 ha. So that's that. Shit. This I don't know if you guys have seen this thing. Is on Ugly Baby Pictures. It's on YouTube right now. But this the Rich Voss roast, and it's probably the one of the best roast I think I've ever seen. I'm not gonna fucking start playing clips or whatever, but I'll like move things around here and there. Um, this the lineup was obviously retarded, and not only that, like it's just it was jokes were fucking sick. You know what I mean? Like this was how a roast is supposed to be done. I think they did slightly turn out a bit, but like it was pretty good. It was pretty good. The other one was the Patrice O'Neill roast. That was pretty good from what I can remember last. But like you should watch this. You know what I mean? Fuck that Comedy Central. Kate, who was it? Uh, Rob, not Rob. Yeah, Rob Lowe was shit. Was it Caitlyn Jenner that happened last? No, Robert De Niro. I don't know who the fuck it was. The last one. Ugh. So this is here. I'm the best athlete. Fucking stupid. That was awful. This was sick. All right, cool. That felt like I just ran through like a sprint. A lot of fun. Once again, like it, subscribe, listen to a podcast. If you did find something enjoyable, send it to a friend. You know what I mean? Tell them where the word cuck comes from. And yeah, check y'all next time. Deuces, baby.